This video is sponsored by Avail. With the driver demand at an all-time high, now is the time for drivers to come together and fight for fair conditions, more control, better rates and more freedom. This can be done through the Avail app. Avail wants to get rid of agency so that drivers can get better wages, have control of where they work and choose their own work pattern. Want to know more? Download the Avail app today.
Hey, I'm Luke in HGV and this is another day in the life of a HGV driver. Let's go. Okay, so right now is almost 5 PM at night. We've travelled for the last sort of 2.5 hours from Swindon and we're heading all the way to Wrexham. We're not too far from Shrewsbury right now, but we've got another sort of 50-minute drive to get to Wrexham. And then when we get there, we will be parking up for the night. Okay, so we are now coming up to the end of today's shift. We started at 6 AM this morning and it's almost 6 PM at night. So it's just a 12-hour shift today. However, tomorrow's a new day. We don't know how long we're working to do till tomorrow yet. We'll have to see what happens. But today, for at least, I need to do a printout when I stop. I've done about 9 hours driving. Now, HGV drivers can do 10 hours of driving a day for 2 days in a week. So twice a week they can do 10 hours driving. The rest of the time, the rest of the week, they can only do 9 hours driving. So I think I'm on the borderline. Like I said, I'll have to do a printout when I do stop, just to find out for sure whether I did sneak into what we call the 10-hour drive or whether I was just safe. I think I might be just safe, but we'll double check in a second. Apart from the 9 hours driving, we've also then have another 3 hours to account for. Now we had obviously a 45-minute break at one point. We actually had two 45-minute breaks in total today, so that's an hour and a half. And then the other half an hour or so was literally just getting loaded. So we've been smacking the loads and the tips on today. So the tips off and the loads on. So yeah, we've been really flat out today. Hardly stopped, to be honest with you, other than the breaks. So yeah, no, we're going to be pulling up in about 10 minutes. I've got a place in mind where I'm going to stop. If it's empty, we will park there. We shall do some end of day checks, i.e. walk around the truck, make sure everything's all okay. We will clock off, and then I'll show you what I get to of an evening. Okay, so the place we were going to stay is pretty much just anywhere down here where there's no double yellows. We're going to go all the way down the bottom, then we're going to spin round and park in one of these places. Okay, so we've got to turn in the circle here. Spin the truck round. And then we're going to head back on up to those places where there were no double yellows. Okay, right, I'm just going to pull up here on the left. No double yellow lines, perfectly legal to park here. Make sure we don't block any entrances. Lovely. Right, that's that done. Let's turn some lights on. Wrong one. There we go. Into neutral. Turn the engine off. So we're not quite done yet. I've got to do some paperwork to fill out what I've done for today, mileage, hours worked, driven, do some daily checks around the truck as well. So I'm going to go do the daily check around the truck now, then we can jump back in the truck, do some paperwork, clock off, take the card out and go from there. And one thing I always do, whether I'm loaded or not, don't care. What I always do is I open up those back doors. I couldn't care less if I got £0 worth on or whether I got £1 million worth on. it's each to their own. I've never been told otherwise, but I always open up my back doors. I let people know what's inside, because if you want it, as far as I'm concerned, take it. If you're going to rip the curtain on the back of the on the side of the trailer, it's going to cause more aggro for the driver, more aggro for the firm, because that trailer is potentially then VOR'd, which means vehicle off the road. We don't want that. So we're going to open up the doors. So it's pretty easy. Lift that up, open them up. There we go. Inside you can see we've got timber. It is all strapped up using ratchets, but obviously can't really see because you can just about make an orange one out, can you? There we go. So yeah, they're all strapped up via orange straps. And then with the door, we just make sure there's no traffic coming, open the door up and secure it. There we go, that's now secured. Trailer door secured. People can see what I got on board, which in this case is a load of timber, torch on. Yeah, so look, our neighbour is behind us tonight. So yeah, and while we're on this side, we're just checking to see whether this side is all okay. As you can see, it's all lit up. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby, as they say. Right, so we're now going to jump back in the truck, do some paperwork and carry on. Okay, so I am actually in somebody else's truck this week. It's not actually my truck, mine needs to be fixed. So I've got nothing organised. All my bedding and that is just down there. So I've got to set my bed up at some point tonight. But I've also got to sort out a load of other stuff as well. So I've got all my PPE in these bags. Got my hard out there. Gonna need that tomorrow. I've got all sorts. I need to sort some of this crap out, as well as do the paperwork. But what I'm looking for is some paperwork. Aha! That's what I was looking for, paperwork, so I can fill out what I've been doing today. That's what I wanted. But as I'm sorting out bags, I'll just carry on doing that for now. Okay, so I've kind of put everything away now, roughly in location of where I want it. I've made my bed in. Got a bit carried away trying to sort stuff out, and I forgot to do my paperwork. My card is still in, so we're just going to quickly do the paperwork, and then we can clock off. Okay, let's put our mileage in. Okay, we're going to end the country in the UK. Now, it's a bit of a subject, this. Some people leave their card in and some people take it out. I take mine out personally. I've always done it. It's just what I do. So, do we want a 24-hour report? Yes, we do. Print in UTC. So again, you can actually see all this on the display itself. There's my card, and here's my paperwork. So you can see what I've done today and what I'm planning to do tomorrow. I've already written it down. So the only thing I've left clear is the total drive time, because as I said earlier, I wasn't sure whether I'd gone into a 10 or not. Have we gone into a 10? Yes, we did. We did 9 hours 31 minutes of driving today. So yeah, I thought we might just have been okay, but no, we went half an hour over. So 9.5 hours driving today, so it's not too shabby. That is a 10-hour drive. So what I do is, normally I leave the total drive time empty, because it doesn't really matter. But if I've done a 10, I will obviously put down that I've done a 10 and circle it, just as a visual reminder that I've only got one more 10-hour drive left, basically. So yeah, so that's paperwork done. Anyway, so paperwork's done, card is out. We are now officially off the clock, so we can now do whatever we want. I am trying to lose weight, so I'm probably now going to go for a walk. Not too far. I can't really be bothered to do too much. I'll probably just do like a kilometre walk or whatever. But I have also just ordered some food on Just Eat. So I originally ordered some fish and chips. It was actually a sausage and chips, but they've declined the order. Sometimes they do that. You obviously got to put down your location where you are and whatnot. And I always put like in a lorry, registration, blah blah blah, on on this road will leave lights on. Nice and easy, but they declined it. So I've had to go for a second backup just to get something warm to eat. It doesn't sound healthy, but I'm led to believe it is healthy. It's a chicken kebab. So it's literally chicken and salad, which is, chicken's supposed to be good for you anyway. And obviously lettuce and cucumbers not exactly harming you, is it? So yeah, chicken salad is on its way. So yeah, let's go for a little walk. I'll see you when I get back because my phone needs to go on charge. So, and that's what I'm filming this on. So I'm gonna go for a walk and see you in a bit. Okay, so I've been for a walk. Food's come as well. Turns out the delivery driver knew me. He watched my videos. That's funny. So yeah, so we're gonna now have our food, watch TV, which in this case is going to be The Mandalorian. Yeah, so just I put my tablet on my steering wheel, watch TV while I have something to eat. And also got my clothes ready for tomorrow. I just took my hoodie off and thrown over there, but that'll be put away in a second. High vis and socks, underwear, pants, blah 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 blah. Underwear and pants are the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have my food now, and when I've had that, I probably will chill out for a little bit and then go to bed, I think. Happy days. Okay, so time is, what is the time? It's 7:45 now in the evening. I've had my food. I've had what we call a trucker's wash, wet wipes. Now I'm going to lay down in bed and watch some more of my tablet, but this time laid down for another hour or so, and then probably go to sleep about 9 o'clock at night tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to be waking up about 6 o'clock, I think, maybe 6:30 at a push. So we'll have about 9 hours sleep, which is more than enough. I normally only have 7 or 8. So we'll see. I might stay up till 10 o'clock, but it's pretty much just a case of staying in the truck, watching stuff on your tablet, browsing Facebook, playing games on your phone, that sort of thing, until the morning. So I might see you again before I go to bed, might not, we'll see. For anyone who wanted like a different view of the bed that we sleep in, there we go. I'm 6'3" in length, 25 stone and a half at the moment, trying to lose weight, but that's the bed. It's snuggle enough. Snuggle enough, is that a real word? We've got curtains that can come down, so if you want to block the whole thing off, we can, like so. So it's completely closed off from the rest of the cab. This is the cab itself here, the floor, and then clothes and whatnot for tomorrow morning. Driver's seat, I always put the driver's seat forward, so I got plenty of leg room on the bedside, so I can stretch my legs and stuff. And then of course the fan helps me sleep during the night. Got some treats up here. Okay, and then when you're back here, you've got your reading light there. Some drivers like to sleep on the driver's side next to the reading lamp. I personally like to sleep on the passenger side. So that's where my head goes. Got the tablet there. I can watch TV while laid down in bed. You can hear the fan in the background, and it's all enclosed by by that. So like, I've got a mate who said that he would never sleep in a truck. It's like sleeping in a tin can, he says, which is, you know, it's not for everyone. I personally find it very relaxing, very comfortable. Like, yeah, it's not a big space, but I feel like snuggled. I don't know, is that like a good word? I don't know. I feel snuggly. So yeah, I'm now gonna just lay down, watch some TV, and then go to bed in a little bit. Yes. So it's actually 11 o'clock at night now. Just been looking at houses. I think it's probably time we go to bed. So yeah, see you in the morning. Just want to give a quick shout out to the Essential New Truckers Handbook by Malcolm Green. It is a book absolutely rammed with information regarding anything HGV related. We're talking tacho rules and regulations, how to strap a load, how to hitch up to a trailer, and also how to even get your HGV license in the first place. Everything that you need to know is in this book. Promise you, you won't regret it. Link is in the description down below if you are interested. The Essential New Truckers Handbook by Malcolm Green. Anyway, enjoy the video. Okay, good morning. You join me at 6:30 in the morning.
where I've woken up with a bit of a sore throat. But nonetheless, we have a job to do, so that's what we're going to do. Sleep-wise, was fairly quiet. Was a little bit unsettled. Kept tossing and turning during the night. But yeah, not the end of the world. One thing to note, first thing this morning, is that it is very, very windy. It's very windy. So anyway, we're out doing our daily checks, just make sure everything's alright with the truck, just in case anything happens during the night. All looks good, so we're going to close that back door up. And then we're going to head to our first delivery point, which is just around the corner. Hello, TomTom.
I'm listening.
Recent destinations.
Say the list number of recent destinations.
1.
Number 1. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Finding a route.
Thank you, TomTom. So yeah, I use the TomTom Go Expert. Definitely recommend.
You will arrive at your destination at 6:59.
Thank you, TomTom. As I said, it's very windy outside. I can feel it blowing around already. And we're not even moving. So anyway, checks are done, paperwork's done. Satnav is got a location. So let's go. Once we tip at our first delivery, we'll be coming back here on the left to get reloaded. So yeah, I'm just seeing if it's very busy. It looks quiet at the moment. This left here, yeah, doesn't look too bad. So yeah, we're going to get this delivered first and then come back over here. It's only a mile away. Okay, so that's the curtains undone, just so you can see the load I got on board. Just got to take all the straps off now. And he turned up literally just after I did, so we got here at a good time. Yeah, no, let's take the straps off and we'll be ready to move on forward. Okay, straps are now off, posts are undone so they can move them if need be. And one of the trucks have now moved, so we just got to move into that place over there. And he will start unloading us, so let's jump in and move on over. Don't think I've ever seen one of those trailers before. If anyone knows what it is, let me know. Haven't seen one like that before. Okay, so we are now in our next place waiting to be loaded. They've just told me to sit in the truck, so got a couple of straps ready to go. He's going to go and get me loaded now. And yeah, then when he puts the first load on, we can get out, strap it up, get back in the truck again, puts the second lot on, and then I can strap that up and then we can go. Happy days. So with regarding to never seen one of those trailers before, I guess that's what they're for. Aluminium lengths of reels helps keep them secure, I guess. Fair enough. Anyway, these are what's going on me. These are like raw aluminium reels, which are going to go to Cheltenham and then melted down and produced into all sorts of stuff. And hard hat is on for this one, safety first and all that. My voice is still a little bit croaky this morning. I do apologise. Although, is it sexy? Hello. I should do a channel intro, like, my name is Luke C in a HGV. Or not. Okay, so that's the load we got on. It's just them aluminium reels. Logs, rather. Now, just wanted to talk briefly about strapping. So I've asked the guy and he said it weighs around about 25 tons. So each strap has the ability to strap 2.5 tons. So to make 25 tons, you need 10 straps. 10 times 2.5 is 25. But he said around 25 tons. So what I've done is I put in an extra one, which is the blue one there. So I've got 11 straps over in total, which makes 27.5 ton lasting ability. So the load itself is 27.5 ton. I weigh 15.5 ton, me and the trailer, which means combined weight should be about 43 ton. So just thought I'd show you that. The straps themselves, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straps going over. And then we got in the bottom row, 8, 9, 10, 11 going over the bottom row as well. So that's how it's done. So I thought I'd just show you that. And yeah, these have been mounted down into something. I don't know what exactly, but they've been mounted down. Anyway, that's all strapped up, so now we've just got to do the curtains up. And then we can get on out of here. Okay, so there you can see, so some ordered 25 tonne, they reckons there's 24 tonne on it, 24.438, so it is under 25 tonne. So 10 straps actually would have done, but as the old saying goes, better safe than sorry, so we've got 11 straps on in total. At least we know we are fine, and it only takes like 30 seconds to put that extra strap on. It really isn't any extra work, do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's crack on to Cheltenham. No idea what we're doing from there. According to the satnav, ETA is 11:39, 2 hours 45 minutes from here, and there's a little bit of traffic, so let's get going. You join me 3 hours later. We are just going to take a left coming up in a moment at these traffic lights, but we do need to take up 2 lanes. Right, we're on the weighbridge. Let's go get weighed in. Okay, so we're just making our way back to the truck now. We're just over 39.5 tonnes in total weight, which is as expected. So let's go park up and get the curtains open. Okay, let me just turn those lights off. So there's actually no room for us at the moment. They're loading another truck there, so we just got to stay put from where we are for now and wait for a space. But in the meantime, I can at least get the curtains open. I won't unstrap it completely. I'll take 1 or 2 off, but I can definitely get the curtains open. Saves me a job. Right, let's do that. So current situation is he's waiting to go on, he's waiting to go on, I'm waiting to go on. There's like 3 trucks this side waiting to go on as well. Pretty sure I was here first, but don't know whether Downton's prioritised or not, so not sure what's happening. Right, so we are now being tipped. All the straps are off. I've put the straps on the trailer because we're going to use them again when we get loaded. Plan is to go back to the yard, get loaded with wood, same wood that we had on earlier pretty much, and deliver to the same place again. So if all goes to plan, then we'll go back to the yard, get loaded, and then we'll pretty much park up exactly the same place we parked up last night and do the same thing again, deliver first thing in the morning, get loaded again where we got loaded today. I think that's then going down to Bristol rather than Cheltenham. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. So we're going to get this off, then we're going to make a phone call and just double check we are going back to the yard, because plans change all the time. So we're now empty, just waiting for a couple of forklifts to come down so we can get out of the way. Cheers, mate. Excellent. Let's put that mid-lift axle up. So yeah, we've just got to go back on the weighbridge now and get our paperwork for this delivery. And then I think we're heading back to the yard. I think that's the plan anyway. Time for some go-go juice. We need to top up with some fuel. I don't think we had enough time to overtake this tractor, so we're just sat behind it for now. But yeah, we're going to get fuel first, and then we're going to change. There is a change of plan. We're going to get loaded with plastic PET, which is like recyclable plastics, and then we are going to take that all the way up to Peterborough, or near Peterborough anyway. So it's a good trek up there, that's for sure. It's a good 3-hour drive. But here we are, BP. We have to use the right-hand side pump of the HGV pumps. So there is one vehicle in the way. So we're just park up behind it and wait for him to move. Look, he is filling up with fuel, so happy days. Need to get some supplies while we're here as well, because I've been coughing all day today. I did take a COVID test on the weekend because I was feeling a bit ill on the weekend. Came back negative, so it's not COVID.
It's just a bit of a cough, chesty cough. So I need to get some cough medicine, and also I need to get some toothpaste because I ran out this morning. So I need some toothpaste, need some cough medicine or something, or Strepsil or something like that, just to clear my throat up a bit. I normally get like hot food, but there's no point because I'm literally going to get loaded in 5 minutes, then it go cold. So I won't be getting any food, not hot food anyway. But I do need some more water. Oh, he's moving forward. It's very nice of him. Bloke in front's just moved forward for me. I don't think he's paid yet. And we're still filling up with fuel when we got here. Never mind. I'm just letting the bloke cross in front of me. Lovely. Right, let's get some fuel. So here we are filling up with fuel. Take a guess. What do you think it's going to be? I reckon it's going to be about 380 litres, something like that. 380 litres, which I'm not good at maths, but that's probably going to be like 600 quid. Yeah, let's go 600 quid, 380 litres. Sorry, just doing some quick maths. If it's going to be 380 litres, then that's going to be about 490 pounds, or maybe 500 pounds. Let's go 500 pounds. It's a big tank to fill. By the way, life hack: add blue cap. Saves your wrists. Oh, it's getting close. 493. I reckon I can squeeze 500 out of that. Okay, there we go. 350 litres, which is 525 pounds. And that is going to be gone in about 2 days. Okay, all fueled up. We got some toothpaste, some Listerine mouthwash, some chesty cough, non-drowsy, which is good, and a couple of bottles of water. Try and keep the fluids up. I mean, it's been a while since I had medicine like this. I don't normally have medicine, but there used to be a bloody spoon or something. How am I supposed to measure the dosage? Adults, take 2 5ml spoonfuls. I ain't got a bloody spoon! 4 times a day. I'm just gonna... So that's 5. Okay. Oh, I need to put shorts. I got shorts on. Where I'm going, I need to wear trousers. I'll have to sort that out when I get there. We'll be there in like 2 minutes. So anyway, let's carry on. Hopefully that is going to help my cough. Right, let's get crack-a-lacking. When they fully load you, and I mean fully load you, and your curtains are just about to be done up, and then they tell you you've got the wrong stuff, Jive. Very, very annoying. A little bit upset. Wasting my time. It's so hard to put the wrong stuff on. Jesus Christ. So this is the stuff they loaded it with. All this white stuff here. It's like plastic bags. But I actually need recyclable plastic bales like that. It's like all sorts of milk bottles and Coke bottles and all that sort of stuff. So completely reloading now. Everything's coming off. And all that stuff has got to go on. Okay, nearly done. A few more bales to go on and then we'll be fully loaded again. Okay, finally loaded. Been here for ages, like well over an hour. Yeah, I just checked. We got here at 1:45. It's now 3:45. So we've been here for 2 hours. We would have been in and out in 1 hour if it wasn't for the cock up, but never mind. Don't know whose fault it was, to be honest with you, whether it was the forklift drivers or the lady on the walkie-talkie. Not sure, but I got loaded with the wrong stuff. So all had to come off. all have to be reloaded again with, well, with different stuff. Never mind. Anyway, we are on our way out now. We've just got to go grab our paperwork, and then we're going to head towards Peterborough. We probably won't get all the way there tonight, because if we did, it would be there at 7:15. Whereas what I'm thinking about doing is stopping about an hour earlier, well, just over an hour earlier, parking up somewhere that I've stayed before. It should be there for about 6 o'clock tonight. But I might also stop and get some hot food on the way.
There we go.
Right, paperwork collected, and we weigh just under 35 tonne. Not too shabby. That can come off. I think the sun's going to be on my eyes at some point, so sunglasses ready. But yeah, we're good to go. Let's get off the weighbridge. This could be a bit of a nightmare to get out of this junction sometimes, because it's right onto a fast flowing A road. Lorries move over, but cars don't. Lovely. Right, we're out. Right, see you in a bit. Right, we are parking up for the night. Time now is, well, it's almost 6:15. So it's literally 24 hours in the life of a HGV driver, this video. We have experienced 24 hours together. No one's going to let me out though. Come on, someone let me out. Go after this car. Excellent. So I've actually parked down here once before and it was very quiet. So let's see if we can park here again. I might actually just park down here. I'm not sure. We'll go around and have a look. Okay, there is a truck exactly where I was going to park. So we can't park there. That's where I was going to park. Not to worry, we will park here. No, I won't park there because we're blocking an entrance on the right hand side. So I'll go round again actually. No, I won't. I'll park here. Yep, I'm going to park here on this side of the road behind this truck. That'll do me nicely. That'll do me very nicely. And then we are going to go back just a little bit so we can get out in the morning. Nothing worse than not giving yourself enough room and then being stuck. Lovely, we will park here. Okay, engine off. Lights on. Excellent. So we are now done. Just going to do some paperwork and then we're going to do some end of day checks as always. And there we are. We are done for the day. Just going to go around and do our daily end of day checks. It's a bit windy out here. I don't know if you can hear the wind. Today's going to be a little bit different in the sense that we won't be opening at the back doors because we're actually carrying rubbish, like plastic baled rubbish, and the wind could actually end up blowing little bits out and then it can go all over the road. So it's actually better for the environment not to open the back door and the curtains, because if you do, then it just goes everywhere. Tomorrow when I get to my delivery point, as soon as I open up the curtain, this curtain here, it will literally just fall out of the trailer. So yeah, I've got a buckle undone there to do that buckle up. There we go. So yeah, we won't undo the back doors today. Hopefully we don't get any damage, but we'll find out. But yeah, I like parking next to buildings like this because there's CCTV on the building over there. And there's a camera up there as well on the corner.
So it's just like added protection. That camera's going to spot the back of this truck. So if anything does happen, we're good. And there's CCTV on the buildings over there as well. So we're in a good place. We're in a good place. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And that is 24 hours in the life of a HGV driver, staying out on the road. Tomorrow we wake up and we do the whole thing again. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Until next time, drive safe, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.